When diagnosing refrigerator compressor issues, performing the right tests can help pinpoint the problem and guide the troubleshooting process effectively. One of the most critical tests is measuring the compressor's amp draw, which provides valuable insights into its condition. To ensure that you have an accurate amperage measurement, let's break down the steps. Step 1. Prepare the refrigerator for testing. Connect to a reliable power source. Ensure the refrigerator is receiving a stable power supply. Set the temperature to the lowest setting. This forces the compressor to work harder, providing a more accurate reading. Disable the automatic defrost function. Press and hold the plus button on the display for 5 seconds to prevent the defrost mode from interfering with the test. Wait 5 minutes, then use a multimeter to measure the amperage draw. During normal operation, you should expect the amp reading to fall between 3 and 12 amps. Step 2, analyze the amperage readings. A reading of 0.5 amps means that the compressor isn't running, which could indicate a failure or electrical issue. A reading between 0.5 and 2.5 amps suggests low refrigerant levels. This can be confirmed by inspecting the visible coolant lines and refrigerator body for leaks or damage. Now, here's something to keep in mind. This particular refrigerator model has coolant lines running throughout its body, so a misplaced screw could puncture one of these lines. And if you are seeing 15 amps or higher, or a tripping fuse, this points to a stalled or faulty compressor. If the amp draw suggests a compressor failure, the next step is to check for a short to ground. Step 3, checking for a short to ground. Checking for a short to ground helps us determine whether the refrigerator can be repaired or if it needs to be replaced. To check if the compressor wiring is shorted to ground, disconnect all power to the refrigerator to ensure safety. Remove the wires from the terminal assembly, then use a multimeter to check for continuity between the power wire and the refrigerator frame, and the power wire and the ground wire. If continuity is detected, this indicates a pinched or damaged wire making contact with the refrigerator frame or ground wire. Inspect the wiring at the compressor control board and compressor. Minor damage can usually be repaired, while severe damage means the compressor control board or refrigerator may need replaced. If no wiring issues are found, it's time to inspect the internal components of the compressor. Step 4, inspecting internal compressor components. To check the compressor windings and internal connections, disconnect all power to the refrigerator. Remove the compressor control board and disconnect the 3-pin connector from the compressor. Use a multimeter to measure continuity or resistance across the 3 compressor pins, which are the start terminal, the run terminal, and the common terminal. You should see low resistance between the start and run terminals, a higher resistance between the common and start terminals, and the highest resistance between the common and run terminals. Infinite or zero resistance is a sign of an internal fault, requiring the refrigerator to be replaced. If normal continuity is present, reassemble the unit and test its operation. Sometimes disassembling and reconnecting components can resolve hidden connection issues. If the issue is still present, replace the compressor control board. By following these systematic steps, you can accurately diagnose and resolve compressor-related issues.